The two main challenges we've really been presented with is, first of all, getting everything in place we need to come up with a viable clinical product. That means being able to source the materials in a way where we have control and are able to make them and manufacture them to GMP, and then getting through all of the regulatory steps we need to demonstrate safety ahead of clinical trials. With regards to the material itself, one of the key steps we've made is to basically bring the manufacture of the material in-house. The clay material itself is an industrial material. It's made for additives to paint and things like that. So it's not set up for generating clinical grade products. And so really part of the process has been scaling down the processing steps, bring them in-house so that we have complete control over the process, so that eventually we can outsource it for manufacture under GLP conditions. So that's been a major step we've taken. And then the other thing is, because we've got it's a fairly complex product. It's a gel material, and so it may be seen as a medical device because the gel itself has device-like properties. It creates a space filler in the body. It draws cells in, relating to its surface properties. So that's a classic medical device function. And yet also we're adding this molecule BMP2, which is certainly a drug when used on its own. And so being able to define really what the product is, whether it would be seen as a medical device or as a drug or medicinal product, has been really key. What makes it more complicated still is the fact that probably our first target market will be US, but they've got a different regulatory framework and different categorization to Europe, which means the toxicology tests and safety tests we need to go through to show safety will be different under those administrations. And then as well, these safety tests are always target specific. So we've got to define exactly what the clinical application is where we're wanting to use our material. And so trying to weigh up those factors, trying to do the right set of tests so that we're not repeating ourselves and there's not too much redundancy in the tests we're doing, has been really important. And we've benefited from clinical consultants and regulatory consultants in trying to define what we need to do. So I think they've been the main two challenges we've had to try and confront as a company so far.